Spain take up their starting position ahead of what will be another manic dash towards the finish line. A finish line beyond which lies pastures substantially greener, substantially more fertile, substantially more lucrative. They really do want to get off to a flyer here. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. And already we're underway here. He's tried one! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And there's an early warning shot across the bow.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
In for a header! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Guardiola picks it up from the goal kick. Oh, super find. He's found the way. Now the finish! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
It's their second corner of the game. Has a shot! Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
That's really well manoeuvred. Couldn't squeeze it through. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, this fella, Davide Fratesi, is one of those players who will always put in an honest shift. He plays in the centre of midfield, so he has all the characteristics needed for that. The speed, the power. He's got fire in his belly, and he's tough and durable. And he's one of those guys, you just want him in your team.
Okay, interesting. Dixon. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Diaby. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, he's burst through. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Well, he's not the type that's short on self-belief, so that could rub off on his teammates now.
Boy, Luciano, he's had a shot! That's a half-decent try.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Schneider. Fratesi. Now it's Messi. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. So still waiting for the first breakthrough here, but it has been a pretty open start.
Well, it's certainly not a grab affair, Peter. It's had its...
And the shot! It's in! There is the breakthrough! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Fratesi. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Well read, nice interception. Adams.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Diaby. Diaby! And yes, it's there! And they're at it again in double quick time. And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So that's two now without reply.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up. Something that...
Can he finish? It's a loose ball. Mbappe! Nico Williams. Oh, just skips past his man. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Rice. Oh, and he's through the middle. He's in, shot a goal! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
And Messi! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Musiala. Oh, no joy this time. Rice. To Schneider. Fernandez. Diaby. He's had it taken off him. And it's Schneider. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Mbappe.
Habrá 2 minutos de
Fernandez. Out to the left it goes. Guardiol. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. He's shifting through the gears here. And the finish! A really close shave and the last action of the first half. Reflections on the first half?
Yeah, chins have dropped, heads are down, and half-time couldn't have come at a better time.
That gets things going for the second half.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Bellingham. Fernandez. Nico Williams. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. He's had a hit! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
Well, played right into his path. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Hits one! Yes! And they are cruising away.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. And that's definitely not his best. Some resolute defending there. And he cuts out the supply. Played out to the left flank. Mbappe! Spain needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. That looks a cracking ball. Face to face with the keeper. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. Oh, no messing about, it is red. He does seem to be in considerable discomfort, but do hope it's nothing serious. Well, Jim, I suppose that was the only possible outcome in the circumstances.
Well, I suppose the other choice, Peter, would have been to let your opponent score, so...
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. And we're underway. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, I've always been impressed with this guy, Davide Fratesi. He's the mainstay in teams. He's the one everybody else looks to. He sets an example. He's just a big presence, and he's capable of contributing at both ends. And what I love about him is his stamina and that willingness never to back off, never to give up. And I think you're going to see that emerge here.
Okay, interesting. Bui. Spain do have a chance to counter here. And here's the chance to counter. Engages and forces him off the ball. Musiala is herring after that one. Now it's Messi. Oh, that's well spotted. Bui. Fratesi. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Oh, shooting chance! Just off target. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Now it's Mbappe. And it's Messi. So it is still 0-0. And here's Messi. And that's been intercepted. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Messi. Now it's Scholes. And he's managed to get free. Turns and goes back. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And Dijk gets over and intercepts. Musiala.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Isak. That has ended up in no man's land. Isak is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
He's had it taken off him. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Mbappe! Decent enough try. Messi.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. And it's Jordi Alba, foot in. Jordi Alba, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Isak stood his ground strongly. Half an hour played now. Colwill. Bellingham. Oh, good ball! Messi. And Messi! Goal! Spain! And it's Spain who take the lead. And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So we have our breakthrough.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here.
Messi! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Spain are one up and looking surprisingly comfortable.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And he was alert to it. Oh, good ball, shots on. Can he finish? It's in! And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
No luck with that dink over the top. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Szoboszlai. Van Dijk cuts it out.
There will be 1 minute.
Long ball by the goalkeeper. Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. A couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's one each. Spain head into the dressing room after a half in which we've seen 2 goals, one each, and the game right on edge.
Substitution on the field. Number 8, Messi.
The second half then, just getting going.
Number 6.
Spain have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended though. It looked destined for a goal.
Szoboszlai. Oh, well played.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And it's Messi. Bellingham. Musiala! Goal!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
You know, I'm not going to be hard on the goalkeeper because that moved all over the place on its journey.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. The ball's gone astray. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Van Dijk promptly onto that, and that is that. Musiala, Albert Ferrer gets a foot in here.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Jordi Alba makes the interception. Oh, well played, well played. And it's Scholes. Steaming on goalwards.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Bellingham. Now that looks a decent ball. Barry, the man we've all come to watch. Szoboszlai. Oh, that's a key interception. Bellingham has created one goal already. Scholes. For Szoboszlai. Szoboszlai takes control of it and he's on the move. Bellingham. Bui. Bellingham.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Interesting ball. Isak. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. No, that's been intercepted. Well timed, excellent interception. Bellingham. Just about up to 75 minutes. That has been cut short. Back into the middle. Isak. Liverpool are looking to break at pace. Isak. There's the shot! Goal! Again, we are level! What a contest!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character. Wonderful.
Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Substitution in progress.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. This is quite a battle.
Well, that goal just serves to give them the momentum and psychological edge now at this stage, but for me, they've got to chase a winner.
Oh, played through for the wide man, and it's certainly onside here. Corner then. And we have our very first corner.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Haaland. Well, that pass isn't the best. Bellingham. Good ball over the top. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Colwill. Bruno Fernandes. Here's Rodri. Boy. And he's made sure that's not getting through.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Now it's Neymar.
2 added minutes
And it's
has been
Kane.
indicated.
And here's Bellingham. Good read, needed to be. Messi. Haaland. Bruno Fernandes. And it's Ben Yedder. And there goes the final whistle. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks a winner of course, but the crowd... So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. And already we're underway here. Engages and forces him off the ball. Well read, nice interception. Van Dijk kept his eye on it, and he's there. Bellingham. Mbappe! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Mbappe deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Mbappe gets his pass away. Pedri. Rodri defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now that's well seen too. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. He's having a hit! Now it's Messi, and it's Messi. Fiddles it through, and the flag has stayed down. Mbappe couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Yeah, the confidence we can admire, the decision-making we can't. He learned from it.
And the keeper's got it again. Well timed, excellent interception. Mbappe. So it is still 0-0. It's an early... He's had a shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Musiala clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Indonesia with the corner, they're first. Spain have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, perfectly measured that. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Spain clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And here's Messi. Played back in, and he's in on goal. Musiala. Owen. And he's got a shot away. Oh, that was no routine save.
Owen is offering a right smile there.
It's their second corner of the game. Spain are looking to go forward now. Well, that is one way to stop him. Oh, that's ambitious. Well, it was a chance, but meat and drink for the keeper.
No, it's a fair attempt. I think he felt he could line one up there. The odds were never really in his favour.
Pedri. Bellingham. And now the breakaway. Bui. Spain looking to pass their way through. Yamal. Looking for the run. Spread neatly. And he's managed to get free.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That is good alertness. Mbappe. Ruben Dias makes the interception.
Yeah, that's top defending in preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Now it's Mbappe. Kimmich. He's got away. Steaming. Can he finish? Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple.
Indonesia couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
DiMarco played it early. Fratesi. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Pedri. Van Dijk gets across to intercept that. Oh, delightful ball. Bellingham. Messi. Ruben Dias. Otamendi kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And the whistle goes for half-time. And as if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any further forward from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless. Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break, 0-0.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes. Both sides defensively robust up to now. Ah, he's given it away. Rodri, he's played him through. Header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break. Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Looking for the runner. Nice control. Otamendi going full tilt down the left. He's shifting through the gears here. In for a header! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
He won't be happy with that one. And he's cut it out. Alexander-Arnold. Haaland being hunted in packs.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Well, they continue each to cancel the other out. It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Owen. Colwell does really well to win the ball there.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And he was quick to react. And now the hit! He has produced there the crispest of hits.
I think it was one of those, Peter, where he's caught it too well. He's not even looking at the keeper, so he knew where everything was.
Cambio de jugadores en España. El dorsal
Time then for the
18,
first substitution of the game.
El dorsal 11. Serán
Musiala
sustituidos
picks
por
it up from the goal
el
kick.
dorsal 42.
Musiala.
El dorsal 17.
It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Pass is just off target, and he's quick to snatch it back. Aims beyond the defence. Pedri. Spain perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Messi looks to get on the end of this. Musiala.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And no, that was never going to make it. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Bui. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. And he's intervened well there. Musiala. Pedri. Now it's Cavani. And it's Messi. Musiala. Cavani.
Spain are stuck in central station, and they might find the fast track out wide if they care to look. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, great ball!
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Mbappe. Rodri. Well, nicely intercepted. Mbappe. To Musiala. Shot could be on. Skims one in.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Cambio de jugadores en España. El dorsal 16 será reemplazado por el dorsal 15.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal.
He's got the shot away! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Spain are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. In with the challenge.
Well, the crowd's impatience is an indicator that they haven't quite given up on a goal just yet.
And there's green grass ahead of it. It's Cavani! Gorgeous from Cavani! And that's got to be it! That has got to be it! That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
You know what was notable in that, Peter, was the fact that he didn't try to blast it. He chose placement instead and delivered a peach.
Spain take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet.
The less said about that pass, the better.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
Musiala.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of
He
space.
could be in here. Oh, super ball. There's the shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And he's had it nicked away. And that will be it. Spain have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win, however you look at it. Cavani claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. Thrilling. Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. The action has already started. And the shot! Played towards the front line. De Jong. And here's Yamal. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed. Can he put it away? And a terrific save from the keeper.
Nico Williams really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. There's a defensive height advantage here, Peter, but of course it's not guaranteed to work.
Absolutely, they're certainly not as big as those trying to stop them. Spain have the chance to go the other way. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Balde. Martinez. Balde. No way through. Ferran Torres. Rodri. And he welcomes it in. Decent hit! Goal! Spain! And it's Spain who take the lead.
Yeah, the pass was bang on, and he just had to ensure he didn't stray offside. The finish was actually bang on too.
Barcelona are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Nico Williams. Fratesi. Yamal. It's Pedri. De Jong. Now Martinez. He's looking to... He's had a hit! That is decidedly lacking.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Koundé. Kubasi. Martinez. Now Nico Williams. Oh, he's onto this. Gavi. Might be danger here. Tries a shot! He steps in, and that's the end of that. Now it's Haaland. Now it's Mbappe. He's through, it's one a big chance! Goal! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them.
Oh, the invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
Spain are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
That has been cut short. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Martinez. Gavi. Played out to the right. Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Mbappe. Bellingham. Now it's Mbappe. He won't be happy with that one. Kubasi. De Jong. Koundé. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Williams. Pedri! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either.
Bui, very much a player of the moment. Good running, strong and purposeful.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Pedri. De Jong. This might spell danger. Rodri. Nicely aimed pass. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Referee's given a throw. Out again for a throw-in. Haaland.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
De Jong, pass somewhat off target. Back into the middle. And they're quick to get it back. It's a really well-measured ball. And there is the half-time whistle. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Spain go in at half-time on a comfortable 2-goal cushion.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
There's the start of the second half. Martinez. Nico Williams. Balde. Balde stood his ground strongly. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Ferran Torres unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Bellingham! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Now the finish! Yes! And the lead is extended still further. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
A case now of complete control. Balde. De Jong.
Spain are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way-through zone. Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Now it's Messi. Ferran Torres. Nico Williams. He's found the way through. Ferran Torres. Spain can breathe again. Just has a go! Lacking in accuracy. So we've reached the hour mark. And it's played forward. It's a good ball out wide. Pedri. And here's Ferran Torres. Williams. And again, he's sorted that out terrifically. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Haaland. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Just the goalkeeper to beat. And the shot! And the keeper threw out a limb.
Cambio de jugadores en España. El
It's
dorsal
their second
16.
corner of the game.
El dorsal 11. El dorsal 10. El dorsal 18.
Spain perhaps contemplating their next change here.
El dorsal 15. El dorsal 6.
Rafinha.
El dorsal 17.
No question, that's a foul.
El dorsal 42. Se va a llevar a cabo un
Vitinha.
cambio de jugadores.
Mbappe. That's a throw. Gavi. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Otamendi. Vitinha. Oh, nicely intercepted. Short changes him with that pass. Cavani. Rafinha. Oh, easy pickings there. Cavani. He rises! Sticks it away! Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian. The breakaway clinical and clean, and the finish unerring.
Well, talking about being hit on the break, the ball was in their net before they could even organise their defence. It was fast and furious, and all but unstoppable.
Spain are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. De Jong. Nico Williams. Now it's Pedri. De Jong. Gavi.
And again, they're pressing effectively.
Foot in. Mbappe has it out wide and in space. And he's cut it out. Hits one! Messi's cross. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Mbappe! And that's past the post.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
Cambio de jugadores en España. El dorsal 9.
We have got changes here
Messi.
from both sides, in fact.
Será reemplazado por el dorsal 22. Cristiano Ronaldo. Cambio
De
de
Jong.
jugadores.
Some resolute defending there. Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. Now it's Cavani. Nico Williams. This is De Jong. Ricky Puig.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
De Jong. Ricky Puig. Nico Williams gets into some
Habrá
space.
3 minutos de descuento.
Now it's Ricky Puig. Oh, this looks sharp. Cavani.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Big chance, must be! He's got the shot away! Loose ball now, and there's a chase onto it. And again! And that's it. Spain pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted right from the start. A show all about one side's remorselessness ruthlessness,
Recordamos a nuestros
relentlessness.
espectadores que no está permitido
Mbappe
llevarse
taking
a
in the
casa
accolades,
los
having
balones
been
que
named
vayan
man of the
a la
match,
grada.
and deservedly so. How would you summarise what we've seen? So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And as you can see, we've already started here. Fratesi, that is a great pick out. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. He can run onto that.
Tony Adams is the standout player, Peter.
Well, he does stand out, Jim, of course, but specifically how?
Because he's a colossal presence. Who seems...
There's the hit! And it's a goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
So, a breakthrough already. Lovely bit of skill. Great chance! David Villa stood his ground strongly. Messi. It's Bellingham. He's in plenty of space here. Now it's big chance! Sticks it away! That is is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up. Oh, the invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defense.
Haaland! That has been cut short. Platini. Well read, nice interception. That's a little off target. No, that's been intercepted. And it's Messi. Now it's Haaland. And they're back on the ball again. Bellingham, he's found a way through.
Well, they were never going to allow him to receive that. Such close attention.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Decent hit! And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
He's looking for the runner here. Oh, he's found support out wide. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. David Villa, Rivaldo.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
Bellingham. And that is a little undercooked. Fratesi. Haaland. Bellingham. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Belletti. Looking for the run, and he was quick to react. Van Dijk. Haaland gets a good foot in there. Now it's Batistuta. And he's straight offside. Succumbs to the pressure. Now it's Batistuta. He's in space and looking for options. And reclaimed it in a trice. And here's Batistuta. Fratesi. Haaland. Fratesi. And this could be a Spanish counter-attack. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Oh, it's Bellingham! They've scored! How very smart. He just got it right.
Well, I think the keeper has every reason to rip into that defence for allowing him to get into such a good position.
Spain take the lead.
Yeah, for me, this team seems to find it easier to attack than defend, but now they're going to need to dig in at the back a bit.
He has found the way through. He's got the shot away! Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Batistuta. And that is expertly dealt with. Oh, shooting chance! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
He did very well trying to adjust himself, but not the expected outcome.
And it's half-time here. Well, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Instant pack, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
Spain come in at half-time, largely satisfied with where they are. After a half which has certainly had its moments, has been lit up with some flair from time to time. The scoreline in their favour at the break, 2-1. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Spain different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And Batistuta! Now, who's going to be first to this? He's gone forward. Oh, that's well spotted. Oh, this looks sharp. And it's Batistuta. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger.
Messi, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Tries a shot! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
Oh no, this does not look good. Hits one! Oh, taken with style. Once more they've done it. They just will not lie down.
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
This is quite a battle.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Bellingham, Mbappe, gets good distance on it. And that's been won straight back. That'll be a throw. Spain do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. He's played him through. Oh, that's fabulous. It's now the finish! It's in! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Rodri. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Bellingham. Messi. Now it's Mbappe. And he's been shifted off it. Mbappe with a beautifully timed run. That is good alertness. Oh, what a mistake! Messi. Diogo Costa can pick that up. And here's the chance to counter. Nedved. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Belletti. Pinches it off him. Messi running with the ball. Haaland, foot in. Adams takes control of it and he's on the move. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And he stands tall, impenetrable. And here's Batistuta. Looking for the runner. And here's Platini. Costa Curta.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Platini. He's having a go!
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
And he's in on goal! Skillfully cut out, he is so at ease on the ball. Rodri. Haaland. Now, what about a counter-attack? Batistuta.
2 added minutes.
Can he
have
find the
been indicated.
finish? Goal! 2 up and threatening to pull clear. He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless. And he's done it again. He's got his second. 2. And there goes the final whistle. Spain pleasingly clever on the ball. They had their moments, but ultimately they take away nothing. Well, it is a game which, in the grand scheme of things, may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. Truly colourful scenes here, apt indeed for one of the most diverse and multicultural cities. That is Amsterdam, and those inside this shimmering arena demand the very best. And that gets things running. He has found the way through. Pressing high and with purpose. Pass somewhat off target. So Nilsson's getting a start here.
Well, it's hardly a surprise, Peter, when you consider just how much natural ability he has.
It's great for us.
Yeah, and let's hope we get to see the best of this mercurial talent.
Wait, just a delight to watch, isn't he, when he's making those runs?
Yeah, and in this day and age where inverted wingers are the norm, he's someone who can hark back to the old days.
Otamendi promptly onto that, and that is that. Bui. Rodri. Oh, that pass isn't the best.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Oh, that is asking for trouble. What and the finish!
Barcelona have created a real intensity from the start, and there's no sign of any let-up.
Colwill. Haaland. Bastoni getting this one clear.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And it's been taken short. Opts to play it back. Has a shot! Well, he caught that pure, but no end product.
They're probably getting frustrated by the lack of chances, I suppose.
Can he get it through? Messi.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
So what can they make of this?
Oh, great feat, that.
He's found a way through. Haaland. It's a goal kick. Van Dijk calmly anticipates.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Nilsson has been caught there, it's a foul. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. So who's he going to be aiming for here? Oh, super save by Livakovic! Colwill is charging up on the overlap. Fratesi. So we're still where we started right now. Rodri. Otamendi kept his eye on it, and he's there. Mbappe. Cavani. Messi. Great hit! No, it just wouldn't sit for him.
Drogba really had a decent crack at that. It was a full-blooded effort. Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
And for a moment you felt that was going some. He's got the shot away! Bellingham. Oh, well played, well sorted out. 30 minutes gone. Mbappe.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Haaland. He's had a shot! Goal! Spain!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Spain have penetrated for the first time.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Now it's Messi. And he's in on goal. Can he put it away? Sticks it away. A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. So that's 2 now without reply.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Spain have scored 2 quick goals here and are firmly in the driving seat. 2-0 the score. That's a shade optimistic.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Good take by the keeper, he's read that well. He could be in here. Drogba had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Well, I appreciate the fact he's trying to make a difference, and if he carries on like that, he may well do.
Spain have their second corner now. Well, that tackle was... Can he finish? They are rampant! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
You've got to love that. Concentration, conviction, contact, and sheer class.
Spain find a position of real strength now.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Adams kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Haaland! Haaland! Into the arms of the goalkeeper.
Well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal.
And we hit half-time. So you hear the chants of easy, easy, and those are entirely justified. 3-0 after 45 minutes, and it is hard to believe that there won't be more after the break.
Peter, do I really need to say anything, or can I simply refer you to the scoreline?
Spain 3-0 up at the break, precisely as they would have dreamt it.
everybody, and a quick announcement now. We would like to ask you all to kindly stay seated during the match. Thank you for your cooperation. Substitution in progress.
So off we go once more. Referee's given a throw. And again they run up against stubborn defending. Bastoni gets over and intercepts. Looking for the run. He's got away. That's a throw. And it's Drogba. Bellingham. Played back in. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Spain have their third corner.
Substitutions taking place.
And he gets rid in a hurry. Bellingham! Oh, it's another chance! Really well taken goal. Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
Spain are having a ball here. Bellingham. Barcelona can breathe again, just.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
And he's intervened well there. And it's Messi. Messi on a strong run down the right.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Nicked it back promptly.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority?
Decent hit! Oh, it's fallen loose again!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
The attendance for this match
Watch out
was
for a goal kick.
51,832.
Spain have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Now there's has a goal! It's fallen kindly here. No mistake. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
Lionel Messi! Lionel Messi! Lionel Messi! Substitution for Barcelona. Number 24, Cavani.
Barcelona playing for pride here. The match surely beyond them.
Schneider.
Good running, strong and purposeful. Looking for the runner. Bastoni is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Oh, the touch is just too thick. Could really have done without that.
Yeah, very careless, and I leave it at that.
And he's managed to get free. Shapes to shoot! Bellingham. Bellingham powering forward here. Bellingham. He's a sharp little ball here. And he's going to be disappointed with that. That looks a cracking ball. He's picked his way through. Adams with the clearance. And the pass is intercepted. That pass has been well intercepted. Out to the left it goes. And it's Messi. Spread neatly to Nielsen.
Well, we've seen much better choices than that. That always looked like the wrong one.
That's good defending. Defending in numbers. Cavani was only too happy to help out in defence.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Messi. He's gone for goal! Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now it's Schneider. Can he finish? That's a sharp pass. Threads one in. Now it's Mbappe. Gets his pass away. Barcelona have got it back and they'll have another go. Driving on and making good progress. Cleared without hesitation. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
And that is as far as they're going to go.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 8.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Mbappe. Coming on the field. Number 14.
And that's left him on the seat of his pants.
Number 9.
It's a little off target.
Substitution.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Van Dijk gets across to intercept that. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Has been indicated.
Now it's Bellingham. Now it's Haaland. Bruno Fernandes. Interesting ball. That is a great pick out. That could spell trouble. Now it's Messi. That is a brilliant interception. Cavani. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Vitinha. Oh, that's fabulous. And that should be the keeper's. And that's it. Oh, this is a side which is purring, picture perfect to win. They will relish having pulverised what was put in front of them. It was a pulsating performance. Well, little question that this is the box office game at this level today. Thank you for joining us. You've made a very good choice. There's so much resting on the game. It should be a cracker. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that, yet again, this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. And as you can see, we've already started here. Spain cannot consider the option of defeat. It's not a question of want, but must. Oh, that's fabulous. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
I think Theo Hernandez is one of the most exciting fullbacks in the game. Rarely have I seen a player display...
Great chance! Goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Yeah, the pass was bang on, and he just had to ensure he didn't stray offside. The finish was actually bang on too.
So, a breakthrough already. Rafinha in acres of space out wide. Colwill. Rodri. Haaland. Now Fratesi. And smartly reclaimed. That has not gone well. Out to the left it goes. And he's managed to get free. Gets a good foot in there. Haaland, he is through here. He's had a hit. It's in. They've come back. They've come roaring back. This is becoming quite a game.
Spain clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Spain grabbed the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
And here's Mbappe. Nicely aimed pass. Quality ball. Now it's Mbappe, and he's certainly onside here.
Pretty robust defending.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. And that's put paid to a promising move. Haaland. Ruben Neves. Hernandez. That is Conte. And here's Mbappe. Ruben Neves. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Oh no, that was never going to make it. And here's Mbappe! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces. Look, it's a run defence is dislike, but the
shapes to shoot! Oh, just fizzes past the post.
That's just plain unlucky. There were many, me included, who thought that was going in.
That looks a good ball. Mbappe! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Mbappe actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Oh no, this does not look good. Alexander-Arnold. And Rafinha. Gets his pass away. Oh, Red, nice interception. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Fernando Torres, given the lift of his goal. Now that looks a decent ball. Rafinha. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Haaland. Now it's Haaland. Now the finish! That's a half-decent try. Corner number 2 then. And it's been taken short. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Oh, it's inches away from being a really good ball. And that has been clubbed away. Oh, good-looking ball. Mbappe. Conte. Oh, nicely intercepted. Ruben Neves. Rafinha. And it's Ruben Neves. And the pass is intercepted. Oh, and he's through the middle. Great hit! There it is!
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead. And how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
Barcelona get themselves into the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Oh, that's well spotted. Ruben Neves. Ball played for Conte. Mbappe. And we've reached half-time. So after a truly engaging first half, it remains right on edge. Things still very much in the mix in what is shaping up to be a super contest. 2 on the score at the break, and every indication that both parties are capable of adding more. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, it remains very delicately poised, and based on the promise we've seen through the first 45 minutes, I wouldn't be surprised if this takes another twist or two. It certainly would be in keeping.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 5.
Here we go again.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it.
Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
He's got away. Bellingham! Bellingham! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
Here's a man in form. Bratesi. Shot could be on. Chance! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
He's looking to set... Mbappe! He's done very well to get to that.
Mbappe is offering a wry smile there.
That is a little undercooked. It's a really well-measured ball. There will be a throw-in. Spain really looking to get back into this at the start of the second half. That's a sharp pass. And Torres! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Fernando Torres deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Messi. And it's Conte. Pedri. Oh, that's clever. Rafinha. And that is expertly dealt with.
La asistencia de este
Frattesi.
partido asciende a 97.559 espectadores.
Look at the space here, and a shot! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And he's quick to snatch it back. That's headed upfield. Bui has it in a wide position. Bui, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Just eases him off the ball. Rafinha was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Yeah, the confidence we can admire, the decision-making we can't. He learned from it.
And he's intervened well there. Frattesi. And the counter is on, now then! Can he put it away? Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
So, third corner of the game.
El dorsal 7. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 17.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Haaland! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Livakovic deals with it effortlessly. Oh, what a mistake! He has found the way through.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
He's found a way through. Oh, they could be caught out here. That's a throw. Van Dijk clears it away.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Nicely weighted. Mbappe! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Mbappe has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well.
Musiala! And that is doing no harm at all.
Spain just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal
So,
11.
time for changes on both sides, actually.
Well, it's pretty obvious they have to change their approach if they want this, and they do.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Colwill gets across to intercept that. Well, that is one way to stop him.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Colwill. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
It's a pretty loose pass. 2 minutes to be added on. Now it's Mbappe. He's shifting through the gears here. Elise. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And he gets rid in a hurry. And the referee brings it to a close. One of those games that many would have felt no one deserved to lose, but